what would we say to millennials and Gen Z in our churches that feel like they need Jesus, but they have no reason to vote?
That's good.
That's a real idea
That's
with,
good.
with, with young millennials and Gen Z that I work with. I see every day. They feel like the government's going to do what they want to do anyway.
They
They-
don't.
they-
I don't think that they recognize the way that policies impact them.
yeah.
I think they don't recognize that.
So how do we get them to recognize it though? Like that, 'cause, like that's the hard question because it's so they literally feel
Take a look. It's in a book.
and they ain't gonna read.
I think part of the issue is that we wait till every 4 years to start this education in a lot of
Yeah.
aspects. And
That's-
so
That's good.
if we're waiting till the next election cycle to have these conversations, that's where, because
Come on,
it's not just the
Thomas.
young people that have been saying this
Yeah.
for years, it's my mama
Uh-huh.
who's 80
Yeah.
years old who has said, what's the point in voting if nothing
Yeah.
is going to change? And so, and I think they're hearing some of these generational conversations
Yeah.
that have passed down to them, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, because we wait till 5 months before the election till we want to push
Yeah.
everybody to, we got to start that. Like literally once this election is over, we need to start having some type of education, conversations with our churches, partnerships within denominations. Like that stuff has to start the day after the election and not 4 years from now.
Because we're
when-
cramming for the test right now. We're cramming. I feel like
Yeah.
that's so good. And so
Yeah.
thinking about this in these terms, right? How would you all say that we determine the success or the failure of a country? Because I think ultimately what these policies are ways that we want our country to be successful, right? How do we determine the success or the failure of our country?
Success is when you have a country where there's literally liberty and freedom for all, and everyone has the right to pursue happiness and wealth and health for their family, no matter what they look like, no matter where they come from, no matter what their gender is, no matter what context they're in, that they have a right. I tell people all the time, I don't vote for a pastor, I vote for a president. So I don't expect my president to be my pastor. Like neither candidate will be walking into my church being my pastor. So I vote for candidates that can give me the opportunity as a citizen of the United States of America to raise my kids in good and healthy neighborhoods with healthy eating options and parks they can go play in and streets they can ride on that aren't bumpy or potholes, where I can go out and be an entrepreneur and I can create money streams and wealth streams for my family, where I can do that without being looked at because I'm black, I'm a black man or a black American. Do it because I'm an American. I think that's what the success of a country looks like, when everybody has the opportunity to pursue those things.
I think one of the things, I think we have to also stop thinking that a president is in 4 years and then they bounce. And then that's it. And then we restart. Negative, nada, nilch, no. We are still experiencing the impacts of a Reaganomics and all the ways in which that fundamentally changed regulatory systems. Like our whole airline, TSA, has been dictated by something that happened in the 80s, yeah? Like our tax code has been influenced by previous administrations. Poor education policies during the Bush era, we are now experiencing that now. Supreme Court justices that were voted in 2000 are having an impact on us in 2024, right? There's continuity in presidential elections because that person has such immense power to make generational impacts. We are all free because of the free asterisk, because of the decision of someone in the 1800s. And then we have the rights that we have because of the decision of presidents in the 60s and 70s. We have a welfare system that was started by Franklin Delano Roosevelt in the New Deal in the 40s. Medicaid, Social Security, 70s, 60s, 70s. All of this is connected. That's why you want to run for president, is because you want to have a generational impact on the way in which the country runs.